They get pulled over. All right, Mary Sue, you're gonna have to Keaster some of these.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. I'm here with Tam and Andy. What's going on, guys?
That was the best announcer that you ever led into with.
Really?
Yeah, the
You
ladies,
been
the and
No,
ladies
I
was
was practicing.
Oh,
are
all right.
amazing.
I've been laying in bed at night going, ooh.
It was good. It like
You get like a knock on your door. Matt, are you okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing all right.
I like my heart sunk just like that first little dip over the roller coaster
That's
before
how
it
you
goes
should start
up.
answering phone calls. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt.
It's just one of me. I'm not a lady nor a gentleman.
What am I?
It's 2018.
Person
dude.
on
You
the
can do whatever
phone?
you want.
You could be a fish. Identify as a
Welcome.
fish.
To the first podcast of the new year.
Yeah. New year, new meme.
Yeah, last week was, what, like negative 20?
Yeah, well, yeah, at night it was
Like-
like negative 24.
Oh, God. So that's one of the reasons we didn't get together. The other reason, turns out I didn't know until a little bit later in the day, I had the flu.
I'm really happy that we stayed home. Holy fuck,
like
yes.
Yep.
How you feeling then?
You know, I feel fine, but I still got a cough.
Dude, that's the thing that always lingers.
I know,
It's
right?
like you get like you're gonna have like 3 weeks of cough left.
I know, it sucks. And I had like that painful cough on like Monday where like any cough like hurt the rest of your body.
Ugh.
And I should have just asked for the codeine cough syrup, but I didn't.
Get some Sprite. So what's everybody been playing in the new year?
I've been playing Breath of the Wild still. I'm just getting my asshole ripped open.
Those are two separate things.
You're right. You asked me about games.
He's talking about the game and something else he's doing.
No, I'm playing on Master Mode, which is everybody does like 1.5 damage, and they all regenerate health, and they have just a larger health pool. Like in the entire tutorial level, I just couldn't fight anything. I had to run away because I just wasn't strong
shit.
enough. Yeah, and there was like end boss. There was an end boss level dude. Have you ever played the Zelda game?
I played the original. Nintendo.
So do you remember the Lionels that were up guarding the magic sword?
Yes.
One of those
I
was
do.
just sitting but a 3D version because it's sick.
Yeah.
In the tutorial level, and it was basically just like, don't fuck with me, don't do it. I'm gonna fuck you up. And so like I'm learning to like sneak in this game because like in the first one, whenever you got the mechanics down, you would just like kill things. I just killed a Lionel and I think I died like 50 times after I've already beaten this game once. Like you fuck up once and you're dead.
Are you doing like? Do they have New Game Plus, or are you just restarting?
It's restarting, but the game is so vast and so large, and you can do things in different orders. That like the game is not linear. You can travel from when you wake up to Ganon's castle and beat it. Like I've seen speedrunners beat this game in like 2-3 hours. It's so cool. They fucking abuse the physics. It's nuts.
I like seeing the gifs of all the physics in that game.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Are you done? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's all I've been playing. Card games.
You know, I haven't really been playing anything. I have dabbled in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah.
I've been dabbling. I'm supposed to start The Witcher.
Ooh. Wait, didn't you already play that?
No.
How'd you already play that? Oh, okay, my bad.
No, he said he wanted to. He said it like 3 times.
I was going to do it December 1st. Be like, New Year, I'm going to start The Witcher. But I had the flu. So.
People out there, he meant January 1st, but it's okay.
What'd I say?
December.
Oh, shit.
It took me a second. I was like, and then I was like, all right, maybe he meant December 1st. And then you were like, New Year. I was like, oh.
New Year, December 1st.
I've been playing a shitload of PUBG.
Yeah?
Oh my god, dude. It's so fucking fun.
I played PUBG one time on PC. I've never played a shooter on PC ever. And I got into top 10.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Because
nice.
I think I might just be the best PUBG player that's ever lived.
That's natural talent right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a gun with 15 bullets in it. I ended my game with 9 bullets and didn't kill anyone. Top 10, baby. Let's go. Put me on a YouTube video. Top 10 PUBG players. Cameron Tardwell.
I've gotten to second place like a handful of times, but I can't fucking seal the deal. It sucks.
That does suck. Just getting so close each time.
I know, and the circle gets so small that like eventually like you're both proning in grass and you can't hear each other, so one of you has to stand up and try and kill the other, and it's fun though, but god damn, I've played so much of it.
That's awesome.
I really enjoy it.
That does sound awesome. That's been on my radar as a game to get.
It's interesting how that didn't win Game of the Year, though.
Oh, that's because Zelda's just good. This game, it's fun, but god damn is it buggy still.
If you called it Zelda Unknown Battlegrounds, I'm sure it would have won Game of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but then the game would have been made amazing if it had the name Zelda attached to it.
And would have come out 4 years after it should have.
That's very true. It wouldn't have been early access.
It would have been on whatever comes after the PC.
PC2.
PC2 TurboTax Edition.
It's called the Quantum Atom. It puts a tentacle right in your brain.
And then you don't even need VR anymore. Just
Yeah, it doesn't need upgraded. It just grabs atoms from the air to upgrade itself.
This is
that'd be
weird.
crazy.
But are we done with games? I'm sorry. On to TV. Have you guys fucking seen Black Mirror's new season?
No, because I want to watch it, but Camilla's like, I have to be in a good mood because I know it'll bring me down. And I'm like,
Christ.
I might just watch it without her on.
There are some episodes that, like, yeah, if she's like has any sort of suicidal thoughts, don't fucking do this show, dude. But there's some that are sick.
Dude, I love Black Mirror.
Like, one of the premises of the season is there's this dating app, kind of like Tinder, or like your phone is basically like a more AI like Siri, and it matches you with people that you have to do, and it tells you the expiration date of your relationship.
Oh.
So it's like, all right, do we both want to look at our date? Sure. 12 hours. Huh. 1 year. Oh, I hate that person. They're not fun to be around. Is there any way I can break this off? No. You can't break it off. You got to be with them for a year. There's a reason for everything. You got to be with this person for a year. Eventually, we'll find your soulmate.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. It gets...
I know, I saw like a graph. It was like someone broke it down like, not too bad for this episode, not too bad for this episode, soul destroying for this episode.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a couple episodes in that show that are just fucking soul destroying.
Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
No. I haven't.
It's basically our generation's Twilight Zone.
Technology.
Without all the campy, like, in the Twilight Zone.
There's something on the wing.
Another one is this little girl. A mom loses a little girl, and so she puts.
Wait, is this season 4?
This is the new season, yeah. Mom puts an implant in this little girl's head called like Angel Eyes or whatever, and on an iPad she can view all of her diagnostics and see what she's seeing, and go back and look at past recordings. And so it tears a rift. And I'm sorry, the worst part is she can put a sensor mode on. So when she clicks a button, the chip censors out things that are bad. So like there's a dog barking and is raising the heart rate of the 3-year-old. Yeah. It blurs out the dog and dampens the noise.
Is it like a
Whoa.
like white
Pixelated.
noise?
And,
So is it like one of those
it's like,
previous episodes, the Christmas one with John Hamm, where you could like block people and they were like white noise shadows?
kind of. Mm-hmm.
Dude, the writers say that like that show isn't in the same universe, but there's so much shit in that show that connects.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. I would at least, they're hour-long episodes, so like, and you have to pay attention. Like, I tried to play Breath of the Wild, but I was like, no, I can't do it.
And the pilot episode is completely different than the whole rest of the show. So if you can get past that, but it's the most wild pilot I've ever watched.
It's like the first season of House. That is way different than the rest of House. Yeah.
The pilot for House alone is way different.
Yeah, it's super different.
It's like really dark and grimy and stuff.
Yeah, and it's got like this fucking filter on it.
Yeah. I remember watching the pilot and going, I don't know if I'll like this. And then like a year later, I watched another episode and I was like, oh, hell yeah. So then I went back and watched them.
I love edgy ER.
I have been scouring YouTube for just different Dragon Ball Super clips because I haven't been watching. So, there's a whole bunch of shit that I haven't seen. Dude, the fight between Goku and, the sparring match between Goku and Android 17 is like my favorite fighting anything.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love that fight so much.
Is Super good? Super's not... Kai is...
Kai was just like the shortened version of Z.
like without the fillers, but Super's actually new.
Yeah.
Super is incredibly new.
Okay.
Do you remember the movies that came out?
Yeah.
It's a TV show. Like the first X amount of episodes are just the two movies put together. Oh, and then there's like a whole other plot where there's like this time traveling god that they have to fight that looks exactly like Goku. Or it might be like Goku from a different dimension or whatever. Mm-hmm. Fucking Toriyama. And then there's a big universe tournament where like the ultimate god of all the universes gets together and is like, I'm gonna only keep one of you around or something like that. So all the universes are having a tournament. So get your best fighters and I'm gonna kill whoever is not winning. Woo!
And then Goku goes out and doesn't get the best fighters.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Tien, Krillin, Master Roshi.
Master Roshi, come get on the team, dog.
Now they explain it by it's a battle royale. It's not like one-on-one fights.
Yeah.
Oh,
so there's a big fuck-off arena.
Yeah.
And then you just get plopped down.
That's cool.
And then they disrespected Piccolo.
I actually play the Dragon Ball Super card game, which is unbelievably fun.
Really?
Yeah, I have a tournament today where I'm going to go fuck some people up.
What are they up to now with Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan God Blue. Yeah, you see how there wasn't a number in there?
Yeah.
It's because Super Saiyan 17 sounds like shit.
Is that what they're up to?
No. They retconned 4. 4 never happened.
Pretty much GT never happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There wasn't
it went from Z to Super then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't a manga for GT. So
Okay.
And it was all crafted by somebody else.
yeah.
All of it. And so it was not a Toriyama official.
And it was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
kinda.
hear is GT's the worst. All right. I'll give Super a try.
Super's
anything?
okay.
Super.
I would actually suggest like trying to figure out online what the cutoff point for the two movies are. Watch the two movies because holy shit, they're amazing.
So is it the Cat God one and then...
Yeah, and then
Battle of Gods
Frieza
and Resurrection
Right.
F.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love Frieza.
Frieza's sick.
That's the episode, or that's the movie where they disrespect Gohan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frieza's probably my all-time favorite anime. I love that.
Oh, you should watch the Universe Tournament then.
Yeah.
I will.
Because they were supposed to have Majin Buu, but he fell asleep. So they needed a replacement.
So they got Frieza?
Yeah.
So they made a pact.
Frieza's like, I also don't want my universe to be destroyed. I guess.
But what's nice about it is I like hero villain team ups, but like Frieza's really not a teammate.
No. Frieza is his own entity, just hanging out,
Like
totally feeling he's better than everybody else.
yeah, and like they revive him and everything, and he is not thankful. He immediately punches Goku in the stomach.
Is Cell there then?
I wish.
No
No.
Cell.
Toriyama said that he would never bring Cell back because he didn't want his artists to have to draw all the little triangles on Ultimate Cell. All the little black things on his head. It's like, that's too much for an artist
That is
to
a
have
lot.
to do every single frame of. It's not fair to them.
Cell seems like he would be more of a natural fit in a quote unquote tournament.
I totally agree. I mean, he's like, I'm going to blow up the planet. But first, let's have a tournament.
Let's have a tournament.
I seem right at home doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Cell's actually my favorite villain. I think Cell's sick.
Is he?
He just wants to be perfect, dude.
I don't know who my
He just
favorite
wants to
villain
be
is.
perfect.
All right, I'm gonna actually find out how many levels of Super Saiyan.
Well, we could probably crank him out right now.
1,
There's-
2, 3. God.
Well, don't forget, there's that false Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
The pseudo Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that Bardock God.
So we have
0.5.
Super Saiyan 0.5, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and that's the end of the Tootsie Pop.
Well, I mean, you've got...
That's when you get to the center of the Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
A what?
What you got?
Two.
Crunch.
And then there's Super Saiyan God, which is basically a base form. Because then the next one's Super Saiyan Blue, which is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And then Goku just unlocks this Ultra Instinct thing, but I don't know if that's...
I don't think so.
I
I think
don't
it's
think
more
it's a-
cosmic than Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Looked cool, though.
It did look fucking sweet. Especially that he beat Kefla? Is that her name?
Yeah. Cauliflower.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. So...
You want to get into games now?
Yeah.
Now that we're done being the Dragon Ball Super podcast. Team 5-star.
Gaming news so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
This says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, that's... Whatever you're reading is dumb.
All right.
PC specs released for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, I was like, the PC2?
Yeah.
Yeah, PC2 specs. Insert this into your skin.
The recommended requirements are Windows 7, 8, or 10, Intel Core i7, 8 gigabytes of RAM, GTX 660 or equivalent with 2 gigabytes of VRAM.
Okay, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
DirectX 11. I want to. What's the roster in this thing?
The roster's fucking huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
oh
it's
my
gotta be-
God.
Who's making this? Isn't it? It's Is it Platinum?
I think so. I want to say it's the same guys that did like Blaze Blue or whatever. The game looked hype as hell.
Yeah, the game does look really pretty.
Like,
too.
I've only ever cared about Smash, which I get really drunk, and I beat the fuck out of all of Mitch's friends at Smash.
Oh, fuck yeah. Android 16.
Yeah.
Android 18.
Yeah, and she tags teams with 17.
Oh, Android 21 is a babe.
He's a babe.
Beerus. Captain Ginyu. So, nice.
Yeah. This game looks hype. Street Fighter 5 looks hype. and
Future
then Smash
Trunks.
looks hype. Like, those are the only esports games that I want to look at. Like,
Afuraiza.
this game looks like a really fun version of
Gohan.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Adult Gohan. Goku, no fucking way!
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Saiyan
dude.
Blue Goku, get out of here. Goku Black, they put in 3 Gokus.
All right,
look,
so here's a list I found. Super Saiyan second grade,
Go, stop it.
Super Saiyan third, Super Saiyan 2.
Did somebody from
Super
India
Saiyan
write this list
2?
and you translated it? Super Saiyan second grade and Super Saiyan third?
Yeah, it's weird.
Andy-
Then there's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Anger,
No. That's,
Anger?
That's not
Super
it.
Saiyan
That sounds like some
Rose,
OC.
Rose.
Rose is the
that's,
thing.
That's
That
Goku
is
Black.
the thing.
Berserker Super Saiyan.
That's probably
Broly.
Broly, yeah.
Is he in the game?
Hold on.
I don't know
The
yet.
Berserker
I'm
only
going
ever
through.
used by Kale.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
I guess.
Super Saiyan Green.
Is
Broly.
that Broly?
No, Super Saiyan Green.
Oh, that's the fusion between those two girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Universe tournament arc.
Gotenks.
Yeah, Gotenks is sick.
Hit. Innocent Boo, which is just Fat Boo.
Yeah.
Kid Boo. Kuririn. Nappa. Piccolo. Vegeta. Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue. Tien. Yamcha.
Yamcha's broken, dude.
Yamcha's broken.
Yeah. Fucking.
I mean, typically he is physically
Wolfang
broken.
Fist. Let's go. Ow!
Here are the most downloaded PS4 games of 2017. We'll start from
Hold
10.
on. I'm gonna guess number 1.
Okay.
Fuck it. Number 1's gonna be Call of Duty.
Minecraft.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Okay.
You win. Number 10 is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, followed by Madden NFL 18, followed by Minecraft, followed by Rocket League, followed by NBA 2K18, followed by GTA 5, followed by Horizon Zero Dawn. Surprisingly, at number 3, Friday the 13th.
That's random.
That game actually looks hella fun.
Matt played it.
I played the beta, and it was pretty fun. Definitely some kinks to work out, but that was a long time ago, so...
There are still plenty of kings, but it's really fun.
Yeah. Do they still do the opening cinematic, like, every fucking time?
Yeah.
With the guy's face that's like, ah!
It's actually an achievement called Chad Face.
Number 2 is Destiny 2, and number 1, obviously, Call of Duty World War II. Oh, crap, I'm out of water.
You want me to just pee in your cup?
My mouth is so dry. Yeah, spit in my mouth.
Come here, baby bird.
Let's see. Oh, God, this article's massive. I thought it was going to be a little more concise.
Name your first sex tape.
Just read the whole thing.
No, thank you. Mercy's going to get more reworks in Overwatch.
Didn't they break Mercy recently?
They changed her quite a bit, but I don't think she was broken. I'm sure some people instantly came out and said she was broken.
There's always people that'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's broken.
Oh, okay, from the Fuck You file. There is a game called Till Dawn Waiting. Have you heard about this one?
Till Dawn Waiting. Is it like the spiritual successor of Until Dawn?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is it made by the Untitled Chapter?
No. It's a game where you play as... It's supposed to be a narrative-based experience. It's a game where you play as an abandoned pet.
Gay.
And it's sad as hell.
Is it like the Fry episode from Futurama?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds
Or the
like it.
dog episode?
Made into a game.
Oof.
That was my favorite episode. Fuck that dog. I hate walking on sunshine.
Fuck Seymour.
The feel-good story to start 2018. Mad Katz has been resurrected.
Fuck. Go on.
Yeah.
Ahead of next week's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Mad Katz has announced that it's back with a new line of accessories.
Okay.
It's going to debut Rat, a mouse, Strike, a keyboard, Freak, a headset, and Glide, a gaming surface.
I love it.
No new fight stick was revealed.
Fuck! You need that fight stick!
Apparently they're really good about fight sticks.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Like, they're not like the world's best, but they're like decent.
I remember when
I heard they're way better than controllers.
Remember back at the PS2 era, Mad Katz was like king.
Yeah.
So,
PS2 is king.
so Mad Katz shut down. But there was employees at a Mad Katz factory in China that led a charge to salvage it from bankruptcy. They formed a holding company, and now they'll be working for themselves, quite literally. The people who were making the peripherals are now the ones who bought the company.
Oh, that's actually really neat.
That's the
cool.
Chinese dream.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, hey, good for them if they did that. That's neat. Maybe their products will be like super badass then.
This is going to sound awful, but I feel like the Chinese dream, it doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well as the American dream. But that might be just me and my privilege. But I think the American dream sounds better than the Chinese dream. Not that they're not allowed to dream, obviously.
You know, dream now.
All right, so there went that topic.
This is going to sound bad. This is going to sound worse.
And this is going to sound racist.
Oh, okay. Jackie Chan.
Oh my forgot Jackie Chan. When'd you get here?
Oh, I've been here a while. I just hang out in a Matza corner.
A mod for Civilization makes rogue AI more dangerous than Gandhi's nukes.
What's the rogue AI?
Basically, this mod created by the University of Cambridge Center for Study of Existential Risk. They do research on preventing the end of the world.
Oh.
They released a mod that turned Civilization 5 in a race to stop Skynet.
Oh,
That's really cool.
But basically, it throughout the game, artificial intelligence becomes smarter and smarter, and at some point, you need to do something to rein it in.
That's actually really neat.
That's super
It
cool.
sounds fun as hell.
Is it for 5 or 6?
5.
5.
Oh, all right.
Listen to the story.
What do I have?
Andy.
4. Wait, what's the newest one?
6.
Okay, then yeah, I have 5.
It's Civ 1. Going back.
Yeah.
Have fun on your Dell. That's not a real computer. It's-
Dell XPS laptop, 2011.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
A lot of porn on that laptop.
It's slow.
It was a good year for me.
Let's move into technology.
I am programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs, and Blu-rays. This is technology news. I'll give you the
Please
floppy disk.
assume the position.
You know, when it comes to drops, I kind of want to make a board with like the best of all the drops, because we've had a lot of drops over the years.
I agree.
So like I can put a bunch together, get rid of the ones that maybe aren't that great. The damn ones.
Did you do that into the mic or directly just to Andy to hurt my feelings?
Oh no, that was just towards Andy.
To hurt my feelings.
And it was also into the mic. Okay, so here's some good news. There's evidence that the humans are fixing the ozone hole.
Sweet. That's a dirty hole.
It's slowly healing. It's been nearly 30 years since the world adopted the Montreal Protocol, a landmark treaty banning the use of ozone-destroying chlorofluorocarbons. But despite a firm scientific understanding of the link between CFCs and ozone depletion, it's been tough to tell how much of a success the protocol was because the ozone hole didn't start showing signs of recovery until a few years back.
Huh.
How does it fix itself? Is the planet alive?
You're asking the right questions.
The
man.
ozone isn't a thing. The Earth is flat. There can't be a globe around a plate in the sky, obviously.
Did we do the
Fucking
story where
idiots.
the guy was going to launch himself into the atmosphere?
Yes.
Oh, but as he called it, the atmosflat.
Atmosphere.
He called it the atmosflat.
That's fucking amazing.
It's not
I'm
an
not a flat
atmosphere.
earther, but I am now. That's a great fucking name.
That brought you over.
They bring the heat when it comes to naming shit, guys.
The atmosflat.
He's so proud of it too. He's like, it's not a fucking sphere, you dorks.
All right, pulling another one out of the fuck you file. Texas man sentenced to 15 years for targeting gay men for home invasions via Grindr.
I don't
I mean,
like that's clever.
Yeah,
he's got a
sure.
system. Apparently, the system doesn't work.
He posed as a gay man on Grindr to set up home invasions. He was sentenced to 15 years on hate crime and other charges, including kidnapping, carjacking, and the use of firearms in the commission of a crime.
I don't want to get political. If you'd have done the same thing on Tinder, would it have been a hate crime? Or is it strictly because Grindr is a predominantly gay app that shit happens? That it's now considered a hate crime? Like, just because that's just the app he chose. If he came out and was like getting cuffed and going into the car and be like, I did it to all those faggots, fuck them. Like, I get that, but like, he just used Grindr. Like, he's a scumbag. I'm not trying to defend him, but like, hate crime? Really?
I don't think we have enough information to think it just happened to be Grindr. He might have specifically chose Grindr because he doesn't like gay men.
is totally fair.
Yeah.
With the information that you gave me, I'm livid, and it shouldn't be a hate crime. Let this man go free.
I mean, would it be? Yeah, I don't know. That's actually a really good question, Tam.
Like-
I'm curious.
I totally can see this dude being like, all right, what's the most inconspicuous way that I can maybe go steal some shit from some people?
I mean, he's a guy, so maybe he just used that to his advantage. So they
Well,
could just-
yeah, Andy, no shit. He used Grindr.
Well, I'm just saying though, like that could have literally just been his line of thought instead of
Trying to pick up chicks who don't like him.
instead of like him hating the gay guys, he's like it's easier that way. Okay.
He thinks gay men are easier than women.
Have you ever been hit on by a gay guy? It's nice.
Not that I know of.
I mean, every Sunday, but it's you keep ignoring my advances. But I think I get what you're saying. Like
It was just
on Grindr, like it's you got to put yourself out there to be on Grindr.
Yeah.
Like whereas Tinder, you can be like, "Hi, my name's Sally, and I'm here just to talk to people," even though I know what fucking Tinder's for.
You ever use Tinder, Tam?
Yeah.
Does it work? Does it work as well as people say it does?
For what? What are you looking for?
Like just banging.
Yeah,
Damn, man. I got married too soon.
a little bit.
There's
I mean-
always an annulment.
I mean,
No, it's too late for that.
the
Now it's
worst thing
divorce.
about Tinder, now that we're the Tinder cast, is that like most dudes are total assholes. Most dudes are just like, as soon as the message opens up, show me your tits. Like, and that's really lame. I've been on Tinder, and the ladies, ladies, constantly go, "We're not here for the same thing, and thank you for being open and honest about it and not being a total asshole." And I'm always like, I can be horny and not an asshole at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a thing that can happen.
I'm a real man. Watch me kick some people. I'll kick my dick into your ass.
I'll kick my
what?
dick into your ass.
Ugh,
Andy Myers, 2018.
Quote it.
I'm gonna use that.
Andy
one day.
Myers for governor. I'll kick your dick into your ass.
Okay, so Andy, have you heard about Meltdown Inspector?
Yes.
The devastating vulnerabilities in
That's-
modern CPUs.
That's fucking bananas how far it goes back to.
Massive security vulnerabilities affecting every modern model of Intel processor went public, even as developers for practically every major platform frantically rushed to roll out fixes. Much more information has now become available about Meltdown Inspector, a group of attack methods malicious parties could use to break into some of the most sensitive inner workings of any device using the affected CPUs.
That's fucking.
You know what isn't affected by this?
What?
The PC too.
That's right.
He doesn't have a processor. Your brain.
TurboTax edition.
Oh
Sponsored by
boy.
TurboTax.
I already updated my Intel PC, but I have AMD, so on my gaming one, so I don't have to worry that much. I have to worry
Now-
about Spectre for that one.
This thing says it affects modern Intel chips. I don't know how they.
Meltdown.
how-
Oh, sorry.
I don't know how modern they mean.
2005 is what I've heard.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I got to do something.
Windows should be pushing out updates, so if you do get one of those, like, hey, restart your computer, do it.
I got one recently, so maybe I
It
already
might
got
be
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'll never restart my computer. I live life on the edge. I gamble.
Your
I'm still
computer's.
running Windows 98.
My computer's been on since '99.
My power bill's awesome.
My power bill's awesome. My power bill high fives me and crushes dude cans.
All right. Since we're running low on time here, I'm going to ask you guys this as a yes or no question.
Right.
Should access to your own DNA be treated as a civil right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
think
it.
so.
Yeah, holy shit, yeah.
I mean, it's mine, yeah?
Yeah. Everybody's DNA is different, so yeah, yours is yours. So,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, what about twins? Does Skylar have access to Steven's DNA?
Oh, shit.
I'm sure you could ask
Yeah.
and get it from the tap.
What am I? Get it from the
Hey, Dad.
I just carry the remainder on one of those, and it's the same thing.
Yeah. All right, let's
don't
go
know
ahead and
what
move into news. Rush through these things here so Tam can get to work.
Well,
When there's some strange news in your neighborhood.
every time I hear that drop, like every other time, I'm like, "Fuck, that sounds awful," and then I'm like, "Holy shit, I'm Madonna." It's like every other time. I don't know what's wrong with my ears.
Police seek robbers who shared treats with victims during heist.
What? That's awesome.
Okay, Tam, now you cough too.
Cough, 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 cough.
Houston police released surveillance video of a robbery at a donut shop. In addition to stealing the money, the trio handed out sweets to some of the victims in the process.
That's so awesome.
We're sorry.
Dunkin' Donuts is overpriced here.
Here, man.
Here's this glaze.
One of the bandits gestures towards the customers and seems to be talking to them, possibly even taking an order.
What?
God damn it! I'm late to work. I can't handle this. Oh, I'm sorry, man. What can I get for you?
You want sprinkles or like a chocolate donut? Or...
So what it looked like is two of the guys are actually robbing the place, and the third guy is just handing out donuts.
So awesome.
That'd be the best job to have in that heist.
How much do I owe you? Your whole fucking wallet.
Give me everything in your wallet. Oh.
And the pearls. I want the pearls. Thomas Wayne.
Hey, so a 10-acre desert ranch is up for grabs in Arizona. The unique property listed as featuring an in-ground swimming pool, a hay barn, and a constant stream of extraterrestrials that travel through the backyard portal.
Are you guys ready for a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Let's buy this shit.
The Stardust Ranch in Rainbow Valley, which was featured on the Travel Channel program Ghost Adventures in 2016. See, there's aliens, not ghosts.
Yeah, I'm Skip.
It's on the market for $5 million after its current owner said he grew tired of fighting off aliens' malevolent abductions.
How does he know they're malevolent?
What?
Almost immediately from the day we moved in, we began to have strange experiences, owner John Edmonds said. Over the last 20 years, Edmonds claims he has been abducted and had medical experiments performed on him by the aliens. And even had to slay a few in samurai sword fights.
So where are the bodies?
I'm down.
Now, I want to throw this out here. This is not a satirical news site.
I'm down. I'm 100%
So
down.
this guy's just fucking nuts.
As soon as he said samurai swords fights, I was like, I believe him 100%. You cannot have a samurai sword fight without pure honor.
All right, let's take a little trip to Florida here. Florida man calls 911 to report himself drunk driving.
Oh, Florida man.
He's just a good man.
Yeah, he's
You know,
doing
sometimes-
it for the good people.
Sometimes he makes some bad decisions.
Yeah.
Sometimes he makes some good ones.
He calls in and he says, I'm too drunk. I don't know where I'm at. And when he was asked what he's been doing all night, he said, I don't know, driving around trying to get pulled over, actually. He said, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road.
What?
All right. Well, this is a social commentary on the terrible job of the Florida police.
Yeah.
The operator told him to park his truck and wait for officers to find him. Unfortunately, he parked in the middle of the road.
This dude was fucking plastered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was drinking beers and swallowing methamphetamine.
Oh, that took a turn.
Florida man sobers up and is in the jail. His lawyer's like, all right, so because you're a cool guy, we can get the drunk off, but we can't take off the methamphetamines. Florida man's like, can we get it switched? Can I just have been a drunk driver and not a meth head?
Yeah.
I actually can't do anything about that.
You did that
You did.
yourself.
But we appreciate the phone call and not making this vehicular manslaughter.
So it's so cold in Florida, iguanas are falling from trees.
I saw a couple pictures of that. That's crazy.
Temperatures dip below 40 degrees Fahrenheit early Thursday in parts of South Florida. Chilly enough to immobilize green iguanas, common in Miami suburbs.
I saw somewhere on the East Coast because of that huge winter storm, a frozen lake, but there was a fucking huge snake frozen under the ice.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
Ooh. And everyone was like, "Oh man, I feel bad for that snake." I was like, "No, fuck that thing."
I saw someone say, like, "Oh, don't worry, snakes are cold-blooded. He'll be fine." And then everyone, like, he legit said that, and everyone's like, "So what about the air?" Anyway, don't assume these iguanas are dead.
Oh,
I got a Facebook message.
that was you.
That was me.
Read it to the class. No, I'm just
So,
kidding.
so they're not dead. They're just kind of like frozen.
Yeah.
In like a state of. Well, that's cool.
Have you ever lived anywhere not here?
No.
So I saw snow. Like, I don't count this as snow, but like I saw snow for the first time down there. We had like an inch and a half, and it barely stuck. If you thought Omaha drivers were bad in snow, you've never seen South Alabama drivers with an inch of snow on the ground. They lose their fucking mind. School was canceled.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's snowing. It's canceled. That's how it works. If it snows in Alabama, school's done.
Nice. Nice.
But at the same time, like, 30 is the coldest it's ever gotten there ever. So, as we bitch about our negative 20, they've got it truly rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, and our final story here, we're going to take a flight from Florida to Nebraska.
Oh, no.
Elderly couple stopped in Nebraska with 60 pounds of weed for, quote, Christmas presents.
Those are the best grandparents ever.
That's fucking awesome. How old are they?
They are 80 and 83.
Oh, wow. Man, best grandparents ever. They were just trying to get their grandkids some...
It's a fucking lit, dude.
Yeah.
Some good shit.
Sheriff's deputies in York County, Nebraska stopped a pickup truck on Tuesday when they noticed it was driving over the center line and the driver failing to signal. See, you don't get the old people to traffic your weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get there in 4 weeks. They're only moving like 15 miles an hour on the freeway.
Yeah, and they're going to stand out.
What blows my mind is all the stories I hear, at least in Nebraska, of people like trafficking drugs. They always get fucking stopped for something stupid, like a tail light.
Yeah, exactly.
Or driving erratically or something. If you are trafficking drugs, be smart.
There's your PSA from Three Hit Combo.
Yeah.
If you're trafficking drugs, be smart.
They were apparently from Northern California, and they were en route to Boston and Vermont.
Jesus, that's a drive for them.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
They get pulled over. All right, Mary Sue, you're going to have to Keaster some of these. Billy Bob, you should have asked me 20 years ago. Damn it, Mary Sue. Put them behind your fake teeth.
I know those will fit under those flapjack titties of yours.
Oh,
I'm just imagining an 8-year-old lady trying to Keaster something. It's so awesome. It's like, I can't see a damn thing without my glasses.
they open it up, and there's 60 pounds of weed, and she's like, "It's for my glaucoma."
All 60 pounds, ma'am. Yes.
My glaucoma for me and 2 other me's in my past lives.
I want a lifetime supply at the eye doctor.
I'll be dead next week.
Just let me live this.
All right, guys. That will do it for this episode of 3 Combo Podcast.
Trying to Keaster. I'm going to use that word now all the time. Just Keaster.
Oh, man.
It's a good word.
So you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3combo podcast, twitter.com/3combo PC. Search for us on YouTube, 3 Combo Podcast, and email us your nudes at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So, for Tam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.